Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to Forgotten but Treasured Games. Let me go ahead and turn this down just a bit. So, in this video, I'm going to go ahead and show off Crusader Kings, and of course I'm going to use the gamepad, like just all wazzed up and mouse configured. Let me see if I can get this camera to kind of focus in a little bit better. Sorry, I am not doing this with the best of equipment. Like I could really do something better. Let's see if I can get this to focus. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So again, this will be Crusader Kings 3. And so just to go ahead and, point out, of course, this is not going to work well. Like, if you're on the go and you really just wanted to play a game or two, yeah, like, it would be fine. And, you can hold it up closer than, like, what I'm holding it up to my face and everything, because it's much further back from the camera. So I'm going to struggle to see a lot of this stuff. You guys might not. Well, actually, yeah, you probably will too. But like I said, it's definitely not meant to be played this way. But yeah, we can go ahead and do it. So I just wanted to show it off because, like I said, this runs really good. And if you have a mouse, you want to go ahead and hook that up, then this game will actually run absolutely amazing. Let me go ahead and turn this brightness all the way up before we begin. Doesn't get too bright, but any type of brightness will help us. Yeah, so anyway, we'll just go ahead and start. We'll do something just in 867, and we're just gonna play as anyone. Just load up the world real quick. That way we can choose anyone that we want, and here we are. So like, as of right now, A can go down, Y will go up, B will go to the right, and X, I believe, will go to the left, yes. Up and down arrows, the up arrow will let you zoom in, so that's very useful. And of course, the left analog stick is wazzed up, and then the right analog stick is your mouse input. So yeah, like this, this would be doable. If I would do it, I don't think so, to be honest, at all. So let's just go ahead and we'll choose. Sure, why not? West Francia. We're just gonna mess around real quick just so I can show this off. Actually, real quick, let me go ahead and pull the metrics up. I always forget to do this, but this will give me a moment to talk about something else that I wanted to talk about with the device. So one problem I've been having with it, which it could just be maybe a storage problem with my device, but some of the games I'm playing from time to time, they really like to uninstall themselves, at least in Steam, or make Steam think that they've uninstalled themselves, because the games are actually still in my files. It's just Steam no longer recognizes them. But I've heard this is kind of a Steam bug too, so don't blame just the device for this, at least as of right now, until more people start complaining about it, and then we do have a problem and we have something to worry about. But at least from when I last checked, I'm the only one to have this problem. So yeah, I have the metrics up. Let me go ahead and put this device back into camera range. I'm sorry. This is horrible camera quality, but anyway, here we are. So this is kind of the performance that you can expect. You're going to get about 85% GPU usage on medium settings, 800p, and it really doesn't look bad. Like, it looks really good. And it's hard to see. I'm not gonna lie. So like, if you really did want to hook this up to a bigger TV and just play at 800p, that would probably be a good thing to do at mid settings, and you probably have a decent experience. But yeah, it's not gonna run amazing. So like, as you can see, as I kind of like pan across Europe, we'll kind of zoom in. Like, it's not awful, of course. But yeah, I just wanted to show this off because I didn't think many people were going to show off games like this. If you are wondering, Europa Universalis 4 does not run well at all. It pretty much requires a 512 megabytes on a graphics card, on a video card, or it just really runs choppy and is laggy for some reason, kind of like you're playing online with like a horrible connection. That's just kind of the experience I could explain. So yeah, I mean, this is more or less the performance. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and, of course, let the game kind of play out, let it kind of roll speed. But yeah, I mean, this computer doesn't have a problem running this game at all, especially since this one was actually meant for like integrated graphics. Well, it was, they thought about people running it on integrated graphics this time and on, lower end hardware. So it actually runs extremely well on this device. Like, you could probably bump it up to even high settings, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, pretty much, if you don't know Crusader Kings, pretty much, instead of Europa or Hearts of Iron playing as a nation, you kind of play as a king, as a ruler themselves. It's kind of like a really, really big Sims world, more or less. And, everyone in your kingdom, all these different flags, in my kingdom, these are kind of my different lords, and I gotta keep these people happy. If I don't keep them happy, they'll revolt against me, and then we'll have well, they won't revolt, but they'll join factions against me, and then if they become strong enough, then they will revolt, and then then we have all types of other problems on our hands. So I'm not going to explain the game too much. I'm just kind of doing a performance test, just to let you guys know how the game generally runs, that way if you are thinking about picking this up or picking up Crusader Kings for this, you will know, like, it runs fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, we're sitting at like 70%, 75% GPU usage, about 18% CPU usage. The clock is about 3200 megahertz. Power usage, we're getting about 21 watt, 23 watt. I see it boost up to, but yeah, no, we're not even using a full 25 watt, which is always nice. It is super touchy. Like, the game's super touchy down here towards the bottom of the screen, and you have such a tiny screen to work with, so that may, that there may be some complications there. But yeah, this is how it runs, without having to show off really too much of it. It's not going to get much worse. I mean, this is how you're going to play, and it could get better, or I guess worse, depending on how many kingdoms fracture. But I mean, this is full speed, and we're not even really dropping we're not really dropping from 30 frames, but by like 2 frames a second here and there. Frame time seems to stay pretty good. I mean, it works really well. But again, like, comment, and subscribe, guys. If you guys want to see a game, go ahead and let me know. If you'd like to see some more Star Wars content, I have a lot of Star Wars games. Go ahead and, let me know, and we'll do Star Wars content. Maybe even do, like, I could even do a Let's Play on some of it, or even do some gameplay videos, because this processor has a lot of room to work with. Like, I can record some stuff, internally. And, if you guys don't mind watching the substandard quality, but, it's up to you. But I will list, of course, it is running on the WINMAX, But anyway, yeah, thank you, and goodbye.